How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Welcome. First, I want to give thanks and glory to God. Gracias misericordia de Olofi. And I want to give a special thanks to our host, Brooklyn Sound and Reiki, located at 529 Bay Ridge Parkway on the second floor. You can go to brooklynsoundandreiki.com and set your session with Master Colt. All right, I just want to say thank you for hosting us, and I want to say that it's official. It is my first year as a Reiki master. So I'd like to dedicate this live to our teacher, Nana the Plank. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna clear the energy, and we'll start from fire signs all the way up to the end, water signs. So right now we're doing fire signs, my Sagittarius, my Leos, and Aries. Let's get started. Okay. For my fire signs, very interesting 3-card spread right now. The 4 of staff. You have finally set roots in a foundation with someone that is your life partner. Now remember, this is a general read. If you want something personal, you know what to do. Go to ferocity.ma.movement@gmail.com and set your session, and I can answer promptly. Here we are, the 4th staff. You with your significant other, you with your partner. Building something from the ground up. Something is gonna last. This is you guys together. It shows about trust, it shows about growth, it shows about faith and dedication. The 4 staff. Faith. It's really good. And here's a little bit of the balance, right? You got the very good, and the second card is more towards the middle of a balance. 7 of staff. So you're fighting. You're verbally fighting with a lot of people, actually. There's a lot of people criticizing the way you're living, criticizing the way you're doing things, criticizing your moves, criticizing your literal move. You've, from what it seems here, you've picked up and went a different direction. And now you're in retaliation. Nothing physical, but definitely standing on your morals. That's what's important nowadays. You're standing on your morals for my fire signs. So you know what? You're not afraid to tell it like it is, and that's very refreshing for my fire signs. You know, if you're telling the truth, you gotta stick with your gut. The third card is El Juicio, the judgment. Here is Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel, sounding the trumpets, waking up your ancestors to work on your behalf. You see, we have direct communications with angels, especially us light workers like Master Colt and myself and Nana the Plank. We're light workers. And there's plenty other light workers as well in different other foundations. There's Buddhist light workers. There are paleros that are light workers. There are santeros that are light workers. They choose to do things for the divine. It's a choice. It's a walk. And here we have with your cuadro espiritual being called. Your ancestors are being called to work on your behalf to make sure that this no longer affects your future. This back and forth arguments no longer affects your future. And that's what's important. Guys, if you're here, please give a like to the video. It does a lot. Thank you. But here you are, being protected by the divine. They're watching you, even when you think you're moving alone, for my fire signs. Archangel Gabriel sounding the trumpets of victory on this battle that you will win. And obviously, if you've been doing the right things, that's why the trumpet is being sounded. Let's see what your egos, your gedes, your ancestors have to say on this matter. Gracias, misericordia de Dios. So yeah, 4th staff, to the Six of Hearts. This is great. You're on the path of love, virtue, forgiveness, y de desenvolvimiento. There's stability here. There's growth here. Finances are doing better. The love is real. This is good for my fire signs. The love is real. And you're on the path to love with your significant other. Now, after the fighting and the back and forth from that original 3-card spread here, we have the Two of Diamonds. So most of these arguments are, like I said, it's just arguments on ideas. Something just brought out and said politics, right? You might be judged for your ideas, for the way you live, or the way you choose to express yourself, or just how you move around, fire signs. But guess what? You know what I say? If they have an opinion on how you're living, which bill are they going to pay? Right? Nobody should have all that mental control over you. For my fire signs, you guys got great minds and you guys aren't lazy. You guys go for it. So you're willing to fight back and stick to your principles. Stick to your morals. The Judgment, followed by a 3 of Diamonds. So in this case, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit that are surrounding you with this victory, this awareness, mind, body, soul, and awakening. Because when the ancestors come in here, like this picture depicts them coming up, they're here to guide you, they're here to protect you. If you're here, guys, like I said again, please give a like. It's harmless. Let's see what the Chosen One's 144 Oracle has to say for my fire signs. Ancient divine blood. Ancient divine blood. For my fire signs. Very good. Very good. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for my fire signs. Eight of Coins. You're working hard. Doing things custom made. Following this spiritual path, because you know in the spiritual path things has to be a certain way. They can't just be an invention. You got to follow a format. Whether it's Mesa Blanca, whether it's Santo, whether it's Reiki, whether it's Buddhism, whether it's Palo Mayombe, you have to follow that system and work hard, work diligently. That's how you create a better pathway to your ancestors, and then your ancestors will enlighten you to the questions that you have, because you're putting in the work. Nothing is just given. You're putting in the work and you're seeing these results. And that's what I have for my fire signs. This is what I have for my fire signs. Thank you so much, and I want to leave all my fire signs that are special to me and special to the channel 3 things. Let it be with peace, love, and light. Thank you. Now we clear this energy and we're moving on to the earth signs. If you're here for the first time or new to the channel, please give a like, a share, a subscribe. Whatever feels natural. Whatever feels good to you. This was a surprise live, but that's how I like to do it. On the whim. Alright? Just chop these cards up. The energy's clear. We're going to focus on the earth signs, which is Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. The lives are a bit quicker because we're reaching a general audience, a wider audience. Thank you if you're here. If you guys have any questions for me during the live, You could reach my Cash App. You could reach my Zelle. The information is in the community board on the channel. You can actually write your question and I will get it. We are doing earth signs. Almost flipped over. Okay. That's good. This is good. Yes. For the earth signs: Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, so for my earth signs, the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins for my earth signs. You guys have been up to something because here we have the creator, Olofi Bondie, presenting you a blessing. This could come in a sudden windfall, like a lottery win if you're playing a scratch off. Or you being promoted to a position that you thought you didn't have enough experience for. But you see, Olofi looks at the heart of the person, not the criteria, right? The heart. So he'll set you up in a place where no one can take you down. And this is a financial blessing if you've been doing well. I want to say keep your moves quietly, be discreet for my earth signs. You guys are hard workers anyway. Leave a little bit more mystery to yourselves. Nobody needs to know your exact moves at this time, and it's best to keep it that way. I say that why? Because Sota de Bastos is moving forward. Sota de Bastos is a leader, taking charge, moving forward, and is solo. You have experience with the feather in your cap, and you're moving forward from a situation that wasn't working. And now with this newfound blessing, you have the finances and the know-how to reach your next level. In this next level, you'll be by yourself. You won't be with a crowd of people. You'll be moving differently, thinking differently, and associating yourself with more like-minded people. Now remember, this is a general spread. If you want something more personal, go to the community, set your session up at ferocity.ma.movement@gmail.com. So here we are. This is for my spiritual community. This also gives me a profound moving forward for my paleros, obviously with the staff here. Moving in faith, moving forward, and getting out of the way, getting out of negativity, living with a code of conduct that's different. Some of my earth signs might even stop drinking, stop smoking, stop taking pills, reevaluating your health, reevaluating what really matters. Next card is the Nine of Swords. Not good. Sleepless nights. The couldas, the wouldas, the shouldas are passing through your head. Some sort of regret. Some sort of missed opportunity. Maybe you waited too long to pick up that phone and let somebody know how you felt, and they've moved on. The good thing is that you don't need to be too hard on yourself. This is a new version of yourself that you're getting to know, and you should be kind to yourself. When love isn't magnified on the outside, you have to magnify it on the inside. We attract, we don't chase. The Nine of Swords show that, yes, you are going through sleepless nights. Yes, this might even be witchcraft. Yes, this could be unfinished business. But guess what? If you're taking spiritual baths, if you're blessing and cleaning the energies and where you're at, you should be fine. I suggest fasting to combat this. I'm not a doctor. Check with your physician first. But these are just certain things of the spiritual community that people should be aware about. Let's see what your egus, your muertos, have to say on this matter. All right? Let's give it. Mm-hmm. It's fast. Oh, this is good. This is all good stuff, guys. All good stuff. So this is for my earth signs. We have Chango. Chango that came out to say hello. The axe, the king with the axe. Um, Maybe you should be wearing a little bit of red to bring in some of this love and some of this positive energy to your energy. Red and white to balance it out. And you're being blessed. You're being blessed. He's got a gift for you. For my earth signs that are sons and daughters of Chungo, this is a great time to reevaluate and see if you should throw some caution to the wind and pick off that scratch off, play the lotto, go to the casino. Um, Something big is going to happen. Maybe you're going to get that job to call you back, an email to say that yes, you've been selected. Things like that are on the way. I like it. I like it. The ace of diamonds on moving forward. So this is a led idea by the divine. The divine shows up twice here. He's blessing the crown on your head, and the crown on the head is a white hat with a red feather, guys. So that means of wisdom. And definitely a coronation. I see some people actually even taking a step farther, moving forward in a journey, and it could be very much a spiritual journey. So some people will be getting crowned. Some people will be getting crowned in the religion, which is great. And you're actually being one with the Creator. You're experiencing certain things that are different. And for those that have a journal, that's the best thing you can do to keep in mind for your growth, is actually to write it down and see how far you've come along. Nine of Swords until the Eight of Diamonds. Nine of Swords until the Eight of Diamonds. I like the Eight of Diamonds, but it's almost like if somebody's trying to attack your thoughts, right? Which has actually happened. So this is a spiritual attack. The Eight of Diamonds is the ideas that the Creator is giving you. And maybe you got a hater that wants to block that information from coming in. What most people don't understand in the spiritual community is if you have to really know who's anointed and who's really working with God as a light worker. Because if you're getting in the way of this person, this could be you for my earth signs, and they don't understand your ranking in the spiritual world, then they're gonna meet God in a whole nother level. Eight represents the infinity symbol. It's eternity. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to be receiving this information. And for anybody getting in the way of that, I pity them. There's no other word for it, but I feel sorry. Let's see what the chosen ones have to say for my earth signs. The dark night of the soul. The purge. Didn't I say that you guys are going to be cutting down? Didn't I say that? I think this reading is flowing for my earth signs. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for my earth signs. And head me down, you're the hermit. So now you're being guided by the divine. See? See the lantern? See the cloak? You're going to make your moves quiet. And you're going to move forward. Keep moving forward. So you went from Sota de Bastos to the hermit. Not making your moves announced. Move in silence. Cierra la bemba. Close that mouth of yours, earth signs. I know you guys get excited and happy and want to tell the world about the good things that are going on. But not everybody's going to be happy for you because they're in different places in life. And some things you got to be just happy for yourself about. I want to leave all my earth signs with three things. That'll be with peace, love, and light. Okay, now we're moving on to the air signs. This is is a quick live, guys. Thank you, everyone that's here. If you make it to the room, please leave a like. It's harmless and it helps the algorithms. I want to thank again Master Colt for hosting today's live reading at Brooklyn Sound and Reiki. You guys could go to brooklynsoundandreiki.com and receive Reiki alignment from Master Colt. Check him out for a session. Right? And we're celebrating. We're in a good mood today because I make a year as a Reiki master. I want to give a special shout out and a special thank you to our instructor, Reiki master, our godmother in Reiki, Nana DePlank. Let's get these cards a quick shuffle and we'll go into the air signs. Thank you guys for being here, for watching the video. Been a great help. A lot of heavy energy for the air signs. The cards are kind of choppy. Okay. That popped up, but I'm going to put it back in. Don't want to talk. Spirit. Let the air signs know what they need to know. Very good. Good stuff. For the air signs, Spirit. For the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini. Whoa. Okay, Rey de Bastos. Rey de Bastos. There is a fire sign for my air signs that's looking the other way. Looking the other way. They're not paying attention to what you have to say, not paying attention to what you're doing. They're doing their own thing and they have a traveling eye. So if they're out and about, just know that their attention is guided elsewhere for the moment. This is a passionate person. The King of Staff is someone that is very passionate, very to the point with certain things, and not so much of a conversationalist. Not so much of a person that's into the intellectual back and forth. They'd rather be hands-on. Water signs is next. But we're doing air signs right now. So for my air signs, you're dealing with a fire sign for the general read that has a wandering eye, looking elsewhere, not giving you any time of day. This could be a partner, this could be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, masculine and feminine tendencies applied in tarot. You see it how you see fit. Don't force it. The next card, Three of Swords. So this is heartbreak, betrayal. You've been led astray. You've been told something, but it was a lie. You were living something, but it was a lie. And now you're in mourning. Three of Swords means betrayal. So just be careful. Be careful with your heart. Be very kind to yourself at this moment, air signs. Next is King of Cups. So you'll be talking to a water sign. This water sign is going to bring a lot of clarity to you. This water sign is a high priest as well. This person is balanced emotionally and able to tell you the black and white from the color. And then you put the pieces where it apply. This water sign is a friend, a leader. This person will help you. Let's see what your Gedes, your Egums have to say. Please, if you're here, please give a like. It does wonders for the channel. Okay. Yes, from my air signs, you're going to be getting a spiritual message from a deceased woman, a passed on woman. This could be a mother, a godmother, a grandma, and this grandma is going to show you in a dream what your significant other is doing when they're not around you. Are you ready to receive that message? Because it's going to happen soon. Eight of Spades into the Three of Swords. So this was meant to happen, as above, so below. Things have to stop for other things to start. So you had to learn something from this relationship, and in this relationship, you will become more prosperous, more wiser, more aware. Rey de Copas. The water sign is going to talk to you, is going to talk to you about an idea that becomes a blessing from the divine that you will develop within spiritual practice by diving into yourself. You see, a lot of people look for the answer outside of themselves, and that's where they get lost. Are you doing the dark night of the soul work? Are you receiving a Reiki alignment during these hard times? Because not for nothing, we all need a little bit of help, but not any help, the right help. And this is a blessing from Olofi. From this water sign that's holding this chalice. In this chalice is a lot of wisdom and spirituality. Let's see what the chosen ones have to say for my air signs. Gracias, let me say it. It says time to shine. It says time to shine. Stop being so shy. Because you got to shine right now. These days are going to be beautiful. So take the time right now to express yourself. Put some material out there. Put paint to the wall and get busy. Get to work, my air signs. You know what to do. And let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. El Sumo Sacerdote, the High Priest. Are you going to be talking to a High Priest pretty soon? Someone with a following? Someone with the know-how to help you receive this momentum for you to shine? It's good to talk to like-minded people, but also people that have an understanding, a deep understanding into the field that you're in. Whether it's healing, whether it's getting out of a situation or getting into a situation, a spiritual consultation is needed for you. Once again, you guys, my air signs, you guys can receive great Reiki treatment from Master Colt at brooklynsoundandreiki.com. You can set your session up with him, or you can set your session up for a reading with myself at ferocity.ma.movement@gmail.com. And I want to leave you guys with three things. Let it be with peace, love, and light. Now we're ready for the water signs. Now we're ready for the water signs. We're going pretty good on the timing. Now we're ready for the water signs. Now we're ready for the water signs, guys. Now we're ready. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for the likes. This is a general reading. If you want a personal one, you know what to do. Go at my community board at the channel, Ferocity and Movement, and set yourself up a session. If you guys have any questions on the next live, all you got to do is hit them up with your payment of your contribution. I believe it's 3 questions for $25. It's still going on, and that helps out a lot. And you can email me your question, and I will answer your questions without saying it out loud for privacy. Okay. for my water signs. Let's get into my water signs. Spirit, let me know about Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Okay. Wow. So, Knight of Coins came out backwards. Knight of Coins came out backwards. So this could be someone of the past trying to reconnect with you, trying to bring you an offer, an opportunity, a former co-worker. This came out backwards. So remember, knights on a horse, they come in fast and they also leave fast. So if you reject this person, off they go. And since it came out backwards, I say it's an instant rejection. It didn't qualify for your time or your needs. It wasn't met then, and it isn't going to be met now. So be aware of this person from the past. This could be a person in uniform that works in security at a hospital, at a courthouse. It could be any civil servant. It could be anyone with a uniform, like I said, from your past that comes around and comes back, and comes around again and leaves, and comes around. In this case, it came out backwards, so it's the same old, and it's not going any further. Why? Why that is, right? Because we get tested, right? We get tested and we want to know why. We're getting tested because the Ace of Bastos is here. The Ace of Staffs is here. So this is a blessing from the divine. What you put your time in and your thoughts in are going to be magical for my water signs. It's going to be magical. Why? Because here we have momentum, the ability to birth something new. Maybe you've got certain ideas inside of you that you haven't given a proper foundation yet to stir up and make happen. Well, guess what? In this time you can. And especially in matters of love, because let's not forget, the Ace of Staff is also considered the male phallic. In this case, you're being more conservative in who you sleep with and who you're granting that kind of attention with. And also, I want to say that you're practicing a little bit of escapism. You're smoking, you're drinking. Just keep it at a level. For my water signs, I love all of you. Just keep it at a level. Control it. Control it. Don't let it control you. You control it. And you will be catching the eyes of a lot of people, catching the eyes of many people. So be careful in what you dive in your thoughts in and what you dedicate your time with. Here we are. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. You've outsmarted the enemy. You've outsmarted the enemy. You've taken away their swords and you're using it against them. Good for you, my water signs. You've outsmarted the enemy. I know it isn't the first time, and it won't be the last. You've outsmarted certain people from your past, so now they know not to come back with the same BS. And this is the BS that you were used to, but now you're not standing for anymore. You are a different person in front of the eyes of many now, and they have to respect it because you're actually diving into the colors of Archangel Michael, and this card is green and red. Those are his colors, green and red. So this is what's coming for my water signs. You get to see the enemy. You get to see certain people from the past that don't need to be a part of your future because they see that you're about to grow something. Don't let it interfere. Say no. Say no to the past. Nothing in the past is going to be good. Nothing. Nothing. Let's see what your Gadeas have to say. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Black Star. Hope I get a subscription from you. Stay blessed. Let's see what your Gadeas, your Eguns have to say. The Seven of Clovers, like I said, they wanna interfere with your luck. They want to interfere with your blessings. The 7 comes to an 8. That's an infinity symbol. That means that what's meant for you is meant for you no matter what. That's why this one came in backwards, because they were going to disrupt this. Don't let anybody in your past disrupt your money flow. Get out of your feelings. There's no money there. Okay? 7 of Clovers, guys, to an 8 of Clovers. Am I making sense? Look, the infinity symbol right under the Ace of Staffs. No lies here. No lies here. This is Olofi saying to you, here you go. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your obedience. Thank you for your faith. Thank you for having that contact with God. This is beautiful. Don't let nobody get in the way of that relationship. No spirit, no man, no woman, nothing. Don't let nothing get in the way of that relationship. The ace, you triumphing, the ace of diamonds, with your ideas, with your preparation, with your know-how, with your knowledge. You are putting everyone in the past that criticized you, because swords means talk, gossip, and you're shutting them up. You're using their swords against them. You have outsmarted the enemy. Why? Because you're bold enough to believe in yourself. Good for you, water signs. Good for you. Let's see what the Chosen Ones 144 has to say. Ancient divine blood. Ancient divine blood. So a lot of these folks don't know who they're messing with when they're coming up against a water sign. Those waters, still waters, run deep. Okay, let's see what's at the back of the deck. The Eight of Swords. Trapped in your thoughts, trapped in your mind. Not sure if you should make a move. Or this is how somebody wants you to be. Trapped in your own thoughts. Not moving on further. Not prospering. This is why these people in your past are trying to come back. They're trying to deter you. And they're trying to make you feel this way. Oh, you know, you needed me from the beginning. What made you think you could do this without me? What do you mean? If it's in your destiny, you could do it without anyone. But this is how they want to see you. Why? Because you've outgrown them. Outgrown their relationships, outgrown their bullshit, and you're not looking back. They just want to keep you trapped. Blindfolded, trapped, and in worry. That's not real living. That's not real living. You know, give your burdens to Olofi, have him handle it. He knows what to do with it. Thinking about worrying causes stagnation. Get away from that. Seek the alignment, guys. Seek Reiki treatment. Get into your spiritual practices. Start saging. Start taking your spiritual baths. Okay? And this is how I'd like to leave it for my water signs. I want to thank you all. This makes an official year of me receiving my mastery. And I'm very, very blessed. And I'm happy to do this because it makes me happy. And this is what folks, light workers like Nana the Plank, like Colt, like myself, this is what we do. We work for a higher power. I want to thank all of you guys for your love, your dedication, for contributing to the channel, for helping out in these websites, for setting up your session for Brooklyn Sound and Reiki, for setting up your session with Nana the Plank and her institute, for setting up your session with Ferocity and Movement. And I want to leave you guys with three things that would be with peace, love, and abundance. Gracias a misericordia. And au revoir.